Okay, it's morning of day 4. We're now in Hawaiian time, 7 in the morning, and I'll show you where we are. We're almost here. Okay, so this is us, a couple of other boats. I didn't sleep a whole lot tonight because we had a lot of activity, squalls and boats around, but here is Rangiroa. So this is the atoll, completely flat water inside, and then we've got these passes that we need to time based on the tides. So this is the tide. We need to go through its slack tide. We can get up to 6 knots of current through here. Here's the town. We're gonna anchor right there. Well, we're coming into the Rangiroa Pass. We're at what I thought was slack tide, but we got full throttle and we're going 4.8 knots. So clearly it's still rushing out. Beautiful.
Look at that little island in the middle.
Yeah.
Looks like once you get in there, it's gonna be really flat, huh?
Very flat.
The Tuamotus are a magical place. While we love the mountainous beauty of the Marquesas, the peaceful aqua blue waters inside the lagoon are what our family really loves. We got out our little sailing bick and explored the lagoon of Rangiroa.
Nice tack.
I just capsized.
Did you? I didn't see it capsize. You having fun?
It's fun.
Oh, Jesus. Ah! I would say sorry, but that was your fault.
No, it was not my fault. My rudder was crazy. Oh my god, it's perfect.
Finally.
Oh my good lord.
Beautiful swimming water.
I'm going to that resort for lunch. I don't know who's with me. We're getting dessert every meal today. Woohoo! Yeah, don't you think we deserve it? Today is Celebrate Rangiroa Day. Did you know about it? No! It's Rangiroa Day! Yes! It's the best day of the year, double dessert. Yes! We sold everything we own and bought a boat with 2 goals in mind. First, we wanted to truly spend these formative years with our kids. Right now, they want to spend all day, every day with us, but we know that's not going to last long. And second, we wanted to show them what life was like outside our suburban American home. We homeschool on the boat, but their true education is seeing the world. Open your eyes. Oh, yeah!
Blueberries and strawberries.
Can you believe they
Are you
just
excited?
got them this morning? Yes!
Dorito what?
Salsa.
Salsa!
Nice.
A giant eel, a white-tip shark, and some fish.
It's pretty cool, huh? Was that neat?
The
Should we do the other side?
The eel was incredible. What did Mr.
You done
Peabody
peeing?
see? Mr. Peabody, what did you see?
And as promised, that evening we had double dessert. What are you getting, Reese?
I'm getting for dessert this. Yes, you're getting exactly what I want.
The decision to go cruising wasn't an easy one. We had to pry our kids away from their friends and their organized sports. Sometimes we'd go months without the foods that we love, the strawberries and the blueberries, for example. We had to quit well-paying jobs that we enjoyed, and we had to convince our extended family members that we weren't crazy. We gave up teachers we trusted and tried to compete. We gave up our alone time and babysitters and date nights, our washing machine down the hall, and an endless supply of water from the taps. The list of inconveniences goes on and on and on, but none of it outweighs the benefits. We often get asked, how do we afford this lifestyle? We've had part luck and part planning to get us here. The lucky bit is we both have very supportive families that we can count on if things go bad. And as you'll see, we actually need that in future episodes. The planning bit was a 10-year goal that we've turned into our reality. Over time, we have prioritized this experience over a nicer house or fancier cars. And when leaving, we sold everything we owned, and I mean everything. And then we rented out our California house, which happens to help fund our monthly expenses. Our biggest loss is the opportunity cost of this lifestyle, meaning our lost wages, had we continued working, are a significant financial loss. But to us, it's a small cost to pay for the opportunity to live this one life to the fullest, and to give our children the single greatest gift that we could possibly imagine. We may sail for 3 or 4 years, and that means we'll need to work for 3 or 4 more years longer into retirement. But if that's the price to pay, then we feel it's worth it. Okay, so we are leaving the main town of Rangiroa. We are headed to the Blue Lagoon, which is on the southwest side of the atoll. The atoll itself is massive, so although we have kind of flat waters here, we could have pretty good fetch. So we've waited for a nice calm day. Unfortunately, it means we can't really sail, but we're just kind of motoring. Maybe we'll put up a little bit of jib just to kind of get whatever there is out here, but there's not much. But yeah, just motoring over to the Blue Lagoon. It's supposed to be beautiful. We're just going to look out for coral heads and enjoy this nice flat passage for once. You looking for coral?
Nope.
What are you doing up here?
Eating chips.
Can you look for coral?
Sure.
What a great first mate.
Really?
So there's just sharks circling the boat right now. We've anchored, and I want to snorkel and check the anchor, but I'm a little intimidated, if I'm honest. So we've anchored over there, and we're actually able to bring our dinghy in over by that tourist boat. So those, I think, these are our shark fins. Pierce, are you safe? Go walk out there, guys.
What?
Who's brave enough to walk out in the middle? Wow, look at those sharks. Look at their fins out of the water. What do you think?
Well, they're babies.
Baby sharks.
So I feel a little bit better
That's
about
not a
it.
smart fish.
Swim right by the shark.
Here. No, he said right there.
We feel very lucky to have the means to do this. It's not always easy, and it's certainly not vacation all the time, as it may seem. But yes, it's definitely worth it.
I mean, come on. How good is that? Hale, how's this for a life experience?
Take a picture. Did you get a picture or just a video?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to send this picture to your friends. Take it.
Oh, Hale, they're circling you.
Did you take a
Oh, cool.
Oh my gosh.
Like there's no escape.
That's exactly what they're thinking. Pierce, you're fearless.
Dad, what if the more
A little worried about the wind. We checked the forecast and it was supposed to be pretty calm right now, and even calmer tonight. So we came over here where it's not very sheltered in terms of an anchorage. And so right now it's borderline, I'm going to be in trouble. It's nice on the islands over here, but the boat's kind of bouncing up and down a little bit. We'll see how things go tonight. Beautiful here though, man. I mean, how special is it when you get a place like this all to yourself? It's getting wobblier.
I bet you can't do it.
Can't do what?
Climb up, walk.
I've basically done it. This is the hard part right now. And I got a camera in my hand. Oh boy. Oh!
Bury me more. No. Hey, look, a crab.
Yeah, what you doing in there?
No, that's my crab.
Do you think you could get out?
Yeah, you can get out. Oh, I could.
Okay, we're going in tonight. The waves have come down a little bit. There's no whitecaps anymore. Archer's holding it well. Wind isn't too hard, so I'm not too concerned about this lee shore situation. Don't want to drag anchor, but I think it might all be worth it. Look at that. We bought our boat with a personal loan from Bank of America. Using our investments as collateral, and with very low interest rates at the moment, we're able to buy a nicer boat than if we were to use all cash. The bank may own Archer, but at least we get to use her. In effect, though, we pay rent to live on the boat, and our financial loss will be that rent and then any depreciation when we sell. It's a surprisingly affordable way to do this. Well, the water is so clear you can just see your anchor chain go right up to your anchor.
Yeah, I feel like I'm floating right now. Oh, wow, Pierce, great.
You know what, Pierce? I want to give you the other's paddleboard oar. It might be easier for you. You should see the color of the water that you're in.
I know, I feel like I'm floating.
Wow, Pierce.
I'm just doing one more whack, which is a wild orchard and then a wild slide.
Okay, so the kids are having fun. We're in just an incredible spot. Black tip right there. Everybody's in the water with sharks. Nice view off the back porch tonight. You guys looking at that sunset? Here's one. So we've got this Motu all to ourselves today. It's absolutely beautiful. Elizabeth loves these ornament looking fishing balls. What do you think of the Tuamotus?
Amazing. I can't believe we didn't really, 10 years ago, really explore this place properly. It's gorgeous. Ringaroa is incredible.
Yeah, the water is amazing. Did we get a rat this time?
No.
Got a rat last time.
We went to a really bad island last time.
Well, a rat will ruin the place. It's pretty neat how they've set up these little day bars.
I love this, like, you can see the color of the water peeking through.
Yeah. Colors are amazing.
I love how they do that. It's really charming.
You gonna sit in it? Looks pretty nice. Come over here and the wind's really picked up. Maybe it's time for us to take off before the lee shore situation gets worse. It's a bummer. Love to stay here. Just us and one other boat. We're jamming along here. We got 20 knots of apparent wind. We're set for 42 degrees off the wind. And we're going 8.4 knots. Right as we come into anchor, just pouring rain. Comes the wind, 24 knots. It's actually a perfect rinse for the boat after all that salt water. What do you need to wash the boat? And just like that, the rain is gone. And we've arrived at our anchor. That was quite a catamaran there. Shiny. Okay, that was another successful day. We're back in the main town of Rangiroa and ready for Hale's birthday tomorrow. So with that, I'm going to call it a day.
For my birthday, my parents let me pick which island to go to. I am so glad I picked Rangiroa.
What's going on today here?
It's my birthday.
It's your birthday? What are you, 7?
9.
8? 9? Oh my lord. Yeah, you want to shake your present?
Gunk.
Don't rip it open. I love that you guys are inventing games with anything you can.
What?
Wow, birthday rainbow. It's pretty good.
As you can see, I only get 2 presents for my birthday, and they were shared with my brothers. When living on a boat, you don't have a whole lot of room for toys, but you have a lot of new experiences. For my 9th birthday, my birthday experience was to go scuba diving with my dad. I hope when I turn 10 that I can get my PADI license. Learning to dive with my dad is a gift I will never forget.
Hale, what'd you think?
Awesome!
Yeah, what'd you like about it?
Everything.
Well, what? What's it like being down there?
You can just stand over there.
You can just sit there, right?
Yeah.
And look at everything?
Mhm.
Do the fish kind of get used to you too? Because you're just lying there.
Kinda, yeah.
That's pretty cool, wasn't it? You cold?
Yeah.
All right. Nice job. You did great. First time scuba diving. That's a pretty good birthday experience.
Yeah.
All right. All right, Hale. Are you having a good birthday? Yeah? Now you're at a fancy resort. What are you having? A hamburger.
A hamburger steak.
Hamburger steak. Wonderful. Thank you. Look at that. Do you need help, Pierce? Eat over your plate. Eat over your plate. Good job. Happy birthday, dear Hale. Happy birthday to you. All right, very good. Hale?
What do you say?
Merci.
Merci.
Thank
Merci
you so
beaucoup.
much. Oh, Hale. Too bad this birthday's not gonna be good.
Pierce's. Oh, fire! Fire! See?
And that is the end of a 9th birthday. Okay, good morning. We are leaving for Tikihau, but unfortunately the wind swung us around, so I think we are wrapped around a rock. That's the rock. Nice work. So the intel we have, our strategy this morning, is that there apparently is so much swell coming into the lagoon from the south side that the lagoon is permanently higher than the high tide out in the ocean. So that way the pass is always rushing out. So with that information, we're trying to wait for high tide and then hopefully that'll be the calmest situation between the two currents. Now that's contrary to the normal strategy, which is you wait for slack tide between the two where they're equal. Kind of trying for that strategy. I'm not really sure if that's going to work. The other problem is there's 3 different tide pieces of data, so I'm not sure which one's right. We have a tide chart for inside the lagoon, which isn't super helpful today because of the waves, and we have a tide chart for outside the lagoon from 2 different sources, Navionics and Furuno, but they don't match each other. So we've got 2 boats sitting outside the pass, just kind of waiting. We talked to one of them, and he said it's too rough out there, so he's sitting there waiting. So that doesn't sound good yet, although it's high tide right now. So the boat we spoke with, Wild Orchard's coming in right now. They're going 8 knots through the pass. You're going fast. Yeah, it looks fine. So no big deal. Well, the issue will be more on the outside, but this is good. It means our plan worked. So stress over nothing. I mean, there's some waves out there, but that might just be
Well, honey,
wind.
but the passengers,
Yeah.
it was like,
No, this is good. This looks really good. We're going 8 knots. Oh, we are getting pulled out. We're going 8 knots at 1,500 RPM.
should I be inside?
Yeah, why don't you come in? Why don't you come on in?
I want to get through.
You're not going to get through now.
Like my finger.
All right, no stress. So I think we're right in the middle of the worst part of it. It's not bad at all. This is kind of expected. We're sailing right through a feeding frenzy. Look at the fish jumping over there. Look at them. That's exactly our luck. We never catch a fish. We're going 10 knots. We've got 13, 14 knots through now. It's right on the beam. We're just going up and down in the wave and the swells. Not really banging at all. The decks are dry. It's just land ho. Okay, so we've made it to the next pass into Tiki How. The difference here is that we have like zero data, no tidal data, no data about what the pass, even in the books, doesn't really tell us if it's an easy pass or hard pass. It looks fine. We'll see. All right, so we're going full throttle at 3 knots. Looks like we got through it. There's a real strong current over there. I'm threading kind of the shallows and what looks to be dark current on that side. That was far sketchier than I thought it was going to be. I saw about a 4.5, 5 knot current going out. Probably should have waited. We tried for it and seemed to be working. Boat handled it great, but a lot of current. Glad nothing went wrong. All right, we made it in. This is our new atoll, Tiki How. Looks a lot like the last one.
Join us next week as we explore Tiki How and attempt to provision before we sail to Tahiti. We're getting close to our accident, so if you haven't already, subscribe.
Thanks for watching.